afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming today for the ribbon cutting for our newest donated art sculpture here on Frisco Trail. I would just like to say thanks to Kody Fowler, the artist who has created this sculpture, and thank him for his dedication to public art within the city of Fayetteville. And I would just like to introduce Mayor Jordan to say a few words about this art sculpture and what it's doing for the community and the community sense of pride here for art.
Well, what a great day. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I mean, Kody, thank you very much for this great art sculpture that you've put together for this city, because you know, the art community is one of the fabrics of this city, one of the foundational things that we have in this city that makes it unique and makes it great. And I certainly I want to thank our Parks and Recreation Department, Connie Edmondson, Allison. Thank you all for helping us put this thing together. And it is just, I absolutely love that. Kody's going to speak to you here about the sculpture, but I just really think that's very unique, and it's great workmanship, and this is what this city's all about. And it's just a great day. I'm glad to be able to be here to dedicate this, and I think without any further ado, I'd like to have Kody come up and say a few words, but this is the artist. Kody, thank you so much. Come on up. I love that.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I just kind of recently, last night, found out that I actually had to speak today. So I'm going to read from this paper instead of just winging it. First off, I want to take a second to thank all of the people who have helped me progress this far, family and friends, of course, as well as the random strangers I've met throughout this process. Who have been so kind with their appreciation and encouragement. I also want to thank the many people within the city of Fayetteville that have supported this installation and helped it get to this point. Namely, Allison Jumper of the Parks and Rec Department. This would not have been possible without her efforts over the last 18 months. So after finding out around 9 or 10 o'clock last night that I would have to speak today, I thought initially I'll just recite what's on the website. But after seeing a mention of the installation and today's ceremony in the Northwest Arkansas Times, as well as a cool Instagram video posted by the same paper, I realized I needed to explain the spiral in a more personal tone. So I understand that whoever decided to title it Spiral might have thought that it seemed to be a fitting title. But let me better explain the depth of the art here in front of you. There are two sides to planting poetry. What you see here, a spiral, a perfect conductor of all forms of energy. It will literally absorb and reverberate laughter. And from what I've heard, as many people have been enjoying, it radiates energy when touched. Within it, a tree, an absolute necessity in the circle of life, and to human survival. Within it, this is the physical side of planting poetry, which you can experience and enjoy in person. See it and touch it. But it's only half of the art. And I urge everyone to look deeper. The material you see here, ASTM 252 carbon steel, if I'm not mistaken, is organic. It was taken out of the ground. It was then formed into a 20-inch diameter pipe, as you see, in order to take another organic material out of the ground, oil. This process in itself is somewhat ironic. Through planting poetry, I am putting the steel back in the ground. by literally planting it, and thus taking the irony one step further. This, along with the proactive inclusion of a living tree, creates an overall metaphorical and ironic art installation that quietly shouts many important messages. Among those many important messages, this planet is us, and we are this planet. We are all one. It's a fact. And we as humans should acknowledge that fact before it's too late. This is number 002 of the Planting Poetry series, and I am very happy that it now belongs to the people of Fayetteville. For anyone who would like to know more about planting poetry and the art beyond the physical installation, visit the website, plantingpoetry.com.
This is absolutely so unique and so wonderful, and that's what makes this city so great. It's good to see my good friend Matt Miller here today also. And so let's dedicate this right now on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. This is absolutely fantastic because this city is so dedicated to the arts community, and with this item, this sculpture that we see here today, that's over 40 sculptures, murals, and paintings throughout the city, and it shows our dedication to the arts, which is one of the what I like to call the foundations of this city. I certainly want to thank Kody Fowler's work, dedication, and to this city and its people for this great sculpture and this great day that we're having here today.